Well, from traveling to having fun, it is now that time of the week again.
Yeah, the Ford EcoSport Challenge is now more exciting than ever before, with Ewan forfeiting a mission last week and Zoe now miles ahead.
That's right. Well, in case you missed what went down last week, here's a quick recap.
You will make a turn in another direction and be challenged by a fitness session.
I was able to do a quick turn. It was so easy to maneuver.
This is a tight little circle. U-turn, check.
We used rebounds or mini trampolines. Bounce back gave you an all-round body workout.
There was a mix-up of high cardio, there was weights, there was stomach, there was basically working your whole body through. Burgers, it is. We are getting spoiled.
It's never straightforward.
You're gonna have to eat this as fast as you can.
It would be an absolute sin to shove this down your throat.
I agree.
We were racing against the boys, so we had no choice but to dig in.
I think Zoe is going to be furious.
Here's your next clue.
I have no idea.
Oh, well, now that you know what went down, in fact, it's now time for the 5th installment of the EcoSport Challenge.
Yeah, and Ewan is lagging behind. Zoe is now miles ahead. What will Superman do? He'll have to give it all in the next few kilometers to reclaim the first prize.
Oh, well, we'll have to wait and see. Can he do it?
So far in the Ford EcoSport Challenge, Ewan and Zoe have had to show physical skill, emotional depth and a sense of humor. Their next adventure tests their creative thinking.
There's 3 words that's in capital letters, okay? And the word art, it jumps out at me.
In fact, the first challenge was all about the art of driving.
Bam, driving into ADI driving school.
And what better way to do it than in the EcoSport?
Today we're doing an obstacle challenge. You'll start from the bottom and maneuver your way all the way through the cones here, and whichever presenter does it the fastest will win the challenge.
Do it forwards and backwards. You've got to beat Zoe's time to get the points. Okay.
Take it away, let me see.
Will you show me a little demonstration?
No problem.
And I think that's what I needed to see exactly what was expected of me. So when it was my turn, I knew what to do. There were various cones set in place. Imtiaz drove through them, weaving through each cone to a certain point.
I can beat Ewan at that.
And I thought that was way too easy.
Okay, maybe not.
I also have to reverse all the way back to the start.
He did it.
Challenge accepted. Immediately I got excited because, you know what, I'm a good driver. The reversing back, that's I think the mental challenge and aspect. So let's not try and hit any of these guys. All right, let me jump in and see.
My turn. Challenge accepted.
Both contenders will have to use abstract reasoning to maneuver the car. So, who will finish the obstacle course in the fastest time?
3, 2, 1,
Go. Okay, we are doing this. I made my way through the cones very carefully. Woo, nearly hit the cone. Okay, cool, I've got this.
I've got this, hands down. It's going to be easy. When you're going in a forward motion, you're going around the poles, obviously keep wide at the front end, you know, get the back wheel as close to the pole as possible.
Now I have to reverse. Trust the nose of the car, follow it back. Don't steer away from the path you've just created for yourself. I see the cone, looking for the poles.
The Ford was surprisingly nimble. The dimensions of the car is great. You've got a good visibility out of the windows, so getting around the obstacles was fairly easy.
I love that the EcoSport has the option to adjust your seat so that you can sit nice and high and you do have that vantage point to see things on the ground. Can I turn? Yes, I can. Do I miss the pole? Yes, I do miss it. I know that Ewan is a motorbike man, so for him to navigate his way through things is, I think, a skill he has acquired. But the question is, how well can you do it in an EcoSport?
I think she did well, but there's no way that she could go through that course any quicker than I did. Not a chance.
That was cool. How did I do?
You completed this challenge in 52 seconds.
Yes!
You didn't knock any cones. Congratulations.
52 seconds.
Ewan beat that. 52 seconds. That was awesome.
How'd I go?
Time's 106.19.
That's a good time.
A good time indeed, but as Zoe completed the challenge 8 seconds faster, she gets 20 points while Ewan receives just 10 for good driving.
Here's your next clue.
Thank you so much.
Take you on to the rest of the way.
Perfect, man. Thank you very much, Tony.
52 seconds.
Once you've found this piece of art,
Look in the boot so you can start.
to recreate what you see, then snap a pic.
And hashtag get busy.
Please tell me I'm not doing some art thing.
Guess I'll have to go look for a piece of art.
I'm so bad at art. I'd rather eat livers, eh?
Ewan's coordinates take him to the heart of the Jozi CBD, where Maboneng precinct is alive with color and inspiration.
the beautiful Maboneng Precinct, Joburg City Centre.
And it's just graffiti drawings everywhere. It's colorful, it's friendly, I love it. These graffiti artists, they've got a world of talent. It's just phenomenal what they can do with spray paint. But then it hit me.
I'm really hoping that I'm not supposed to draw anything.
And I got scared because I suck at art.
Not artistic in the least.
Heart, part, start. And the only common denominator there is the word A-R-T, art. And the only place I can think of that has the most amazing art pieces is in fact Element House. Once I arrived at my destination, I opened the boot and I saw a wooden board with 5 different colors of clay. It looked like an artist's palette, and I knew this is where I get to be creative.
So following my clue, get out the car, obviously, spot the piece of artwork. It says I must go open the boot.
All right, spray paints and a canvas.
I am gonna draw.
Well, obviously I can't paint that, and this is ridiculous. I'll take whatever inspiration I can get from that and figure out my own piece of art, I guess. Let's get arty, shall we?
Zoe and Ewan's mission is to recreate an art piece. While Ewan has street art, Zoe enjoys the art collector's paradise of Element House and its amazing sculptures.
The minute you step outside, that's where you see all the sculptures. I saw one of the pieces from Walking the Road collection by Marika Prinsloo Rowe. It used to be on the promenade, but it was great to see it in the Element House garden. I was drawn to one of Lionel Smith's fragmented pieces. It was such an intriguing piece, seeing the lady's face, but also having, you know, it being hollow at the same time. I thought, I'm going to use my clay.
Let's try to channel Falco here. What would he have me do? I mean, I've got a piece of canvas this big, and I've got spray paint. There's no way that I'll be able to spray something that looks like a picture. It's just impossible. So I figured, let's go for lines and colors. So eventually it came together nicely, you know, got the nice strokes going, and then made the lines more solid.
I've used the blue, I've used the green, as well as the white to mix it to get that beautiful texture. I created a lady of my own. No matter how hard I tried, she always seemed to have a little bit of a grumpy face.
I am a little bit intimidated when it comes to competing with Zoe on an art challenge. I think she's way more creative than I am. I don't think she would be able to sell her art piece for as much as I would. But yeah, I think she would put up quite a challenge.
The most challenging part about my Play-Doh moment was the fact that I had 0 tools with me. I'm not sure if this counts as cheating, but I'm doing a little improvisation by using my earring to add some finer details to my masterpiece.
Using an earring is a creative move, but unfortunately, it's not allowed for this task.
I essentially used my leftover Play-Doh, which was the red and the yellow, and wrapped my face mold around it, and that also helped with maintaining its structure.
Not quite as good as Falco's. Quite as good. It's good. It's good. I was very happy with the end result, to be honest. I mean, seriously, what do you expect with a canvas this size and spray paint, really? So I made it my own, just kind of a bit of a soft kind of mashup of colors. It turned out looking okay, which is good. Plus, I've seen way more weird art out there. So it's a very, very special piece of art. It's unique. I'm happy with it.
All in all, I had a lot of fun playing with Play-Doh. It's your baby.
So how did our artists fare? Ewan gets the full 30 points for the challenge, but Zoe is penalized 5 points for using her earring and walks away with 25 points.
I'm no longer a child, but it was great to have that playful moment. Get in touch with the inner child that we all still have within us. And driving the EcoSport is also a lot of fun, yet you're a grown-up.
Got into the car after my art challenge.
Tomorrow's a time for exhilaration.
Where you'll test the EcoSport's variation.
A challenge within a challenge and a list to tick off.
But first, think of someone fun
to help you start off.
Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. A challenge within a challenge, a list of things to tick off.
You're supposed to think of somebody fun to do it with.
And I think I have the right person for the job.
I think it should be interesting.
As Zoe and Ewan set off to ponder what they'll be doing next, the question is, who will be in the driver's seat on the scoreboard when they have to go into top gear to win?
#Get busy in the Ford EcoSport.